Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Kind of annoyed because for some reason the SSD isn't working with the phone. I don't know what's going on with it. So right now we're recording in a completely different format because we're using the phone's internal storage. Yeah, it's kind of weird. For some reason the SSD isn't working. It's either the SSD's cooked or the iOS messed it up because we did update the iOS, but I think it might be the iOS. I'm gonna have to look into it. It's kind of annoying though, right? I just spent like around 4 minutes trying to work the SSD, but it's not working. The LED turns on, but it's not registering to the phone. It must be like the iOS update or something. Is anyone? I'll switch it up. Also, we're not doing anything fast or anything because we did only eat food like less than 6 hours ago, so my digesting thing isn't it's not really good. So I'm trying to do research right now on the SSD. It seems like the new iOS made it really weird. After updating the iOS, the iPhone isn't even. I mean, Deep Blue isn't even registering the SSD now. Again, we really can't go fast, but we're awake. But we really can't go fast because we're full of water and we're full of food. All right, Deep Blue, you're gonna stop recording for a bit. I need to really get this SSD to work on you. There you go. I finally got it working. It's working again. It took a while. It took like 5 minutes, additional 5 to 10 minutes to get that SSD, but now it works again. I just had to reset the phone like twice in a row. That is such a retarded song. So I'm not even gonna listen to it. I don't even want to listen. I'm just gonna whatever. Above me is like this really, really weird, not weird, but just the person singing, right? But the lyrics and the meaning behind the song is just whatever. Anyways, well, SSD problem's fixed. Again, I just had to like reset the phone twice. Yeah, so the SSD is working again. That's good. It's working again. So today's gonna be a hunting and fishing trip again. Yeah, we did eat dinner like around 8 today, so yesterday. So the macros are a bit off, I'll admit that. Yeah, it's a bit off, that's okay. We'll be fine, I think. We're definitely gonna be like 71 to 72 kgs today. Maybe. I don't know, I'm pretty sure we still eat more than yesterday. Just like our usual macros are actually more than what we ate yesterday. Is there anything else to say? Don't really know, but I got the SSD to work again, so that's good. Oh yes, I'm gonna be trying out another new editing style for Aquatica and Overwatch. I don't really want to do, not want to, but I'm not gonna be editing the highlights again. I did the highlights for Cracked Dials and no one really appreciated them. And I'm gonna be honest, they kind of just brain rot, right? It doesn't really have the story I really wanted to. So we're probably gonna pause the highlights for now. Yeah, it's not really raw. It's like very fast paced. It's like there's like no personality. But yeah, when I was eating dinner yesterday, I was talking to AI about the new potential editing method we could be doing. So yeah, I'm gonna be it looks like every time we stream, it's gonna be unlisted. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. hmm Makes sense. So yeah, that that's that's that. Everything's kind of gonna have a the new series is out, and a new editing way is gonna happen, and the streams are gonna be a bit different than usual. Yeah, it's gonna be a variety stream, not just ARC. What else is there? That's about it. Today is hunting and fishing as well. Yeah, we are full from yesterday, so that makes sense. Is there any more topics to talk about today? I'm pretty sure I say everything up yesterday as well. It's the plan is pretty much this. We're gonna go to a spot I know, and then we're gonna go burley it and sacrifice a can of mackerel, and then yeah, that's about it. See what we catch. Alright, it looks like they finished the road as well, so I guess I could just head back to that normal route. The same route where the speed cameras like to hide. Surprisingly, my back's actually quite sore. Yes, the editing now is going to be a bit more different than usual. Yep, editing's going to be a bit more different than usual. That's good. When it comes to streaming, I'm still just going to do the same method I usually do on YouTube. I don't see the numbers and yeah. Okay, today we weren't even sleepy. The only reason we went slow today was purely because we ate dinner a lot later. Okay, golden hour seems pretty good today. Not that it matters though. Golden hour doesn't really affect our dips, but from the vision, it looks like everyone's wearing, headphones and earplugs, so it's fine. Yeah, nah, again, golden hour doesn't really affect the dips much. Eh, no, it really depends. But my experience, when we do dips, no one bothers us, and no one's in the way. So today's plan is kind of simple, right? Just well, we already did the treadmill. I refixed the SSD. Now we just do the dips, and then we do the Alpha 3 regime, and then perhaps eat some of the food. All right, start eating our macros again. That was a interesting cheat day, but back to macros, right? Let's get it, macro and macros, and then get ready to begin a fish using my new strategy. Not new strategy, it's the same. It's a common strategy, but it's gonna be like the first time I've used a burley and stuff. A mackerel can for burley. It should work quite well. It should work quite well. I put it in the freezer, so it's gonna slowly melt in the water. Okay, I really should get like a new tripod or something. This bullhead is suffering pretty badly. The bullhead's suffering. Yep, so pretty much just water and dips. Should be fine. It's a pretty simple day now. I'm pretty glad that I got the SSD working again. Would have been a real annoyance if I had to rechange how we would work things. It really seems like the only problem is perhaps the tripod's bullhead. That seems like the only thing I'm thinking of changing. But again, we already have like the silk tripod. Already have the silk tripod. But the thing about this tripod legs is, yes, the bullhead's still tilting a lot. It's not even the bullhead. It's actually just the head itself. It's not even the bullhead. It's the mount below the bullhead that is wobbly. Maybe I retry the silk, but again, the silk is like silver. Not that it matters though. Yeah, but now we're not going to be doing any more highlights for cracked dials. Oh no, not cracked dials, for art for now. I'm going to be trying a new system again. Not new. Matter of fact, it's an old system I used to use where I don't even do. It's an old system I use. It doesn't really require much brain rot editing or like supercuts. Yeah, the only thing I'm missing is bait, which is still in the freezer. Okay, I should probably drink the rest of the water and yeah, it's really about it today, right? I guess I can continue Aquatica today. But yeah, I'm not going to be focusing as an arc stream. I'm going to be putting it as variety. Want to know something unfortunate? I was looking at YouTubers, right? This is one I've watched usually called Flats, who's got like 930k subscribers. But then when he's live streaming on his channel, he's playing like God of War Ragnarok and he only gets like 300 viewers. So I guess it really just shows It really just shows that Twitch, no, not Twitch, but YouTube's live, like, it just shows that you need to build a community based on being live, not based on, you know, not based on just videos and shorts. Probably drink the water. Also, it's really hot today. Like, the gym's really hot. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. We're actually sweating from doing these dips. I think it's just because the temperature's just that hot. The temperature's just that hot. Yeah, there's not really much to talk about. To be honest, there's not really much to talk about. We're gonna be really heavy today, that's for sure. Because again, we did eat food like less than 6 hours ago. What else is there to say? Yeah, so I mean, I already said today's plan. I guess today we could also do, yeah, more Aquatica. Uh, I also want to do some more. What else has to do? Could do some Overwatch again. Could do. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the same editing style like Cooked Earth, except in Cooked Earth, each episode was the live stream. This time for Aquatica, I'm gonna split it up, so it's gonna be much more in advance, but it should be right. Wait, we're actually sweating now. I guess yeah, the temperature's hot today, and also I guess maybe because we're like full as well. Is that why we're sweating? Must be from all of the fat I ate yesterday. That restaurant's fat levels were very high. That's for sure. A lot more fatty than what we usually eat with the mackerel, rice, and chicken. Alright, water's nearly done. It is actually, it's still golden hour here, by the way. The only difference is that it's just everyone spread out, so it's pretty nice. There's nothing else to say today. It really is just, you know, it's not much to say today, really. Can't wait to test out my fishing preparations. Fun fact, I spent like nearly 2 hours prepping it because it was like four rods. It would have taken longer if I had to tie the leaders, but each rod had a leader, so it's been like a long time. Like just setting up the lines and the rigs and the rods took like an hour at least. The other hour was like packing in a van and preparing and a bunch of stuff. Also, yesterday we did get quite a lot of sun, which was nice. Well, it was actually a fun fact yesterday when I was at the diner. Not diner, is it called? Is it restaurant? Is it called a restaurant? Don't know what it's called actually. But I must say, one thing I noticed there was that the diversity in the staff is actually crazy. Like they literally got every single kind there. I'm not even joking. They got like a 6 foot plus woman. They got like two giant women. They got like one, like basically almost, what is it called? I wouldn't say like, okay, well, like one stick, one like hot, no, not one gorgeous one, another gorgeous one, another like stick, and like one like Asian black, not Asian black, what is it? Like one Filipino, or not Indian, I don't know, one brown. Dude, they literally got like the entire, they're like, damn, I guess that restaurant really cares about diversity. Because like, man, they literally had every single kind there. Like they had like the really hot ones to like the average looking ones to like the the stick ones to like the giant whales. Sorry, I shouldn't say whales, but you know what I mean, right? Like the giant ones. Like, bro, they had literally every single kind. The only thing I didn't see was like a proper Asian. That was like the only one I didn't see. Yeah, like that's literally the only one I did not see. But besides, oh no, there were no like African black ones, and there was no Asian ones. But besides that, the rest of the diversity is crazy, which is actually normal because again, overall it's just humans, right? There's no tribalistic. We're done. Anyways, we should probably go check the weight. Yep, as expected, 71.10 because well, we did eat, you know, dinner later. You know what I mean? We did eat dinner later. Anyways, that's about it. Appreciate it. Alright, I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. I know today was a bit quieter than usual. Not too much to say. But I guess we could finish today's horror story. We might as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate it again. I'll see you guys next time. Right, we got the SSD working again, so everything's fine. Yeah, right. Bye bye.